Hi everyone, this is Michelle Patterson with Angel Souls, and these are your February 2015 Angel Oracle card readings. I just wanted to start out with an intro to let you know what decks I will be using for each of the signs. The first deck we're going to be using for this month is the Angel Therapy Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And then I will pull a card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck, also by Doreen Virtue. And then I'm going to pull a card from these very Valentine's Day-esque cards, Love Notes Oracle cards by Lisa Atkinson. Okay, stay tuned. All right, Pisces, let's see what's coming up for you for February 2015. I do want to shuffle for just a bit longer, so hang with me here. Okay, and I want to pull a romance card for you as well. Oh, or it's going to choose you. Okay, all right, so that just jumped out. The first card we have is crystals, okay? And it says the energy of crystals supports you and helps with your present situation. So if you've never worked with crystals, pretty cool thing to get into, all right? It's a piece of Gaia. It's an offering. I think of them as offerings. Now, if we're getting into the whole crystal talk, I actually went and I found some celestite that came from a region where it's not allowed to be mined anymore, but this gentleman had, he used to work around that area. He had all these pieces, and I just felt like I had to adopt these crystals. And I know, hang with me, this can sound a little weird, but again, they have an energy. They are alive, whether you think so or not. Like pet rock, maybe, all right? They do have this beautiful energy, and all of them resonate with, and help with something different. But in this particular case, I adopted all of them. It wasn't until I got home. Now, celestite is pretty fragile as it is, but these were really crumbly, and I could actually see in the side of the crystal where a saw had kind of just, I would dare say, barbarically kind of just like sawed in there. And I'm not kidding. You could think I'm nuts, whatever, but I put my hands over it, and I just kind of, did a cleansing and sort of a blessing with that crystal, and that particular one that had that deep saw cut. And I tried to do some like healing on my crystal. And I just kept like in my mind, like, you're cool now, you're with me, I'll take care of you, okay? Like, I'll make sure that you are, you don't have to go through anymore like that. But I know, that's like me treating my crystals like they're children. Whatever. But anyway, work with some crystals. HealingCrystals.com is a great place to go. I'm sure people will have suggestions down below for where you can get crystals. And again, make sure that they are cleansed, cleared, and charged before you utilize them. Okay? And again, there's tons of resources online where you can figure out what method works best for you. And you have to be careful with that. Okay? Not every crystal can be put out in the sun. Amethyst is one of those. It will bleach out. You can't put selenite in water. It's like salt, okay? So you want to be careful with that. So just, do your research a little bit before you start working with crystals. But this, to me, is a call for you to get reconnected with Gaia and to start harnessing some of the gifts that she has in order to help you with your third dimensional existence, okay? So the next card we have, it's jumping all over the place, sorry. It's throat chakra. And it says, the angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. Now, again, I'm no expert on crystals, but I do love them. I would use, you could use turquoise. If we're talking in terms of crystals, you could use turquoise, sodalite. I use sodalite quite a bit. I think just about any kind of blue, like this is, the light blue area, your throat chakra. So any of those will be very beneficial for you. Some of you are going to have to get up in front of a crowd and talk. So you want to make sure that you even put together, I need to start having examples of these things around. I have tons of crystals in front of me, but I don't have exactly the ones that we're talking about. But, have a little pouch with you. Put some quartz crystal in there maybe too. Here's my little angel, my quartz crystal angel. And, for some, go ahead, put tiger's eye in there as well, and either sodalite or turquoise. If you are a crystals expert and you're like, that ain't the right, that's what I'm hearing from the angels right now. So maybe the people who will actually end up doing that, those are the crystals that they specifically need to carry with them. We'll go with it. I don't question what they're bringing through. All right, but the throat chakra also means it's, again, time to speak your truth. So you can work with Archangel Michael to help you do that in whatever situation you need this talk. And Gabriel, of course, Gabriel helps with communications, all right? So you have a lot of support, you have a lot of tools, you have all these things to help you say what you need to say. For some of you out there, this is your creative projects. Now, the throat chakra is about communication. So it I think often means like speaking, but it can also, the feeling I'm getting is, yeah, it could be writing, it could be your artistic expression in a way. So what is the voice of the project that you're working on? That sort of thing. Okay? So think about what that means for you. Then we have shield yourself. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. All right, so shield yourself is Archangel Michael. Put the shield around you. Cleanse your energy first. Always make sure you are cleansed before you put that shield around you. The fact that there's some need for Gaia to give you crystals sort of to work with to help you through your situation. You're speaking your truth and now you're having to shield yourself. Again, this could be you putting your stuff out in public. Maybe you're going to start a YouTube channel and you want to say what you have to say, but people might come at you and say, I disagree, and therefore you must stop. Because we get so threatened when people don't agree with us, right? So you might need to shield yourself from that. But that's just one example. You know, whenever you listen to these readings, you want to take this guidance and apply it to your individual situation, okay? So let's get to the relationship card, or the romance card. It has the word relationship on it, and that's why I said that. Anyway, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. All right. This, for you guys, is about not running away from situations that are going deeper. Oh, yeah. 60% of you watching this right now needed to hear that. We're going to get to the other 40% here in a second, all right? Give your relationship a chance. So, you know, love doesn't ever go away, usually. It transmutes, and it turns into a different form. And this is where people are sometimes going, oh, it's not fun anymore. It's not lighthearted anymore. I must give up now and move on because the spark isn't there, or whatever. And what they're missing in some situations that just the relationship ran its course and it's time to move away from that. That's fine. It's not what we're really talking about here. We're talking about embracing what your love has become, embracing the intimacy, the closeness, okay, to the point where that person now feels one with you. Now, I'm not going to sit here and go through the whole thing. You need to take that for what it means for you in your relationship. And for those of you who are single, you cannot have a relationship. I say this all the time. My arm's hurting. I'm going to put this down. I lecture about this all the time. You cannot have a relationship until you have with somebody else until you have a relationship with yourself. You cannot ask somebody to love you if you do not love yourself. You cannot ask somebody else to know you until you know yourself. I am a single woman. You know why? I'm still figuring myself out. Because I got into this whole spiritual thing and I got on this path and I just knew I needed to be in my individual energy before I could be a vibrational match for someone else coming in. Because if I went and tried to date the kinds of guys who would have been a vibrational match for me before, oh my gosh, actually, now that I think about it, I've tried that. Like, if we're talking in spirituality terms, the screeching from that, like, I just won't put up with stuff that, like, I once thought of as normal. Don't be bringing that around here. Like, I just can't do it anymore, right? So let yourself grow and develop, fall in love with you, fall in love with who you're becoming, and realize that, okay, maybe you're one of the people out there going, I'm just not, I walk into a room full of the kinds of people I used to date and they don't even look at me anymore. Good job. Congratulations. All right? That means you're ready for a different crowd. You're ready for a different kind of people. All right? And for some of you out there, yeah, a good percentage of you, the reason why you're not partnered off right now is because you keep going after those old kinds of love partners and you're not realizing that you have moved past that. All right? So if we're talking in terms of crystals for love, this is ruby. Okay? Ruby is a good stone to have, and I just have I'm lazy. I don't do much with them because I don't feel like I need to. They came on this little thread, and I got these on Etsy. Okay, these are garnets. What else we got? Oh, rose quartz. Okay, good old standby. This is good for everything. All right, and okay, this stone has, there are two similar stones to this. Oh boy, crystal experts is where I need you. I don't know how to say it. Rhodochrosite? I'm totally saying that wrong. But if you put some of those kind of letters into Google search, maybe something like this will come up. But there are different types of this. There are two stones that are like this. But anyway, crystal experts, if you can leave a comment down below about what that is, that would be great. So those are some crystals to incorporate into, what is this? What do I have here? Oh, this is another one. This is my little pyramid that I have. I think this is ruby and fuchsite or something. Again, someone will correct me on that because I'm not an expert. I admit it. Okay, so what else we got? Oh, Valentine's Day card. And then you're done. Okay, you ready? Man, all these number cards keep coming up. It's really interesting. Your card is 8. 8 may indicate August the 8th, success, 8 months, weeks, or 8 years off. Or it may be of another significance to you. Ponder the number 8. You know, 8, check with your numerologist. 8 on its side is infinity. Are we in an 8 year? Let's do math. I'm just kidding. Yes, we're in an 8 year. So see what that does for you in your particular energy and what that means for you. If you have to go, you know, to a trusted numerologist or a website or something like that, see what resonates with you because it's going to be different for every person watching this. Okay. Wow, that was like school. I hope you got through that okay. Sorry, I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, I love you guys. Happy Valentine's Day.